Hi everyone, my name is Jake Cohen, and my presentation will focus on the many amazing works of the very sensual and unconventional photographer, David LaChapelle. David LaChapelle was born in Fairfield, Connecticut in March 1963. His interest in photography was always very clear as a child, and he eventually would attend both the North Carolina School of the Arts and after that the School of Visual Arts in New York. When he was 17, the iconic Andy Warhol discovered LaChapelle's work, and he started working professionally with him and with Interview magazine right off the bat. His initial style of photography was often simple yet intriguing black and white portraits, exploring themes of mortality and transcendence, but that changed under the influence of Warhol. LaChapelle's style then shifted towards what has been commonly quoted as hyper-real, distinctly saturated depictions of celebrity culture. Believe it or not, this is a working list of all the celebrities he's worked with over the course of his 40-year-plus career. As I will show in the coming slides, his photographical work with these subjects appears to fall under the aesthetically evaluative category for its heavy saturation, sexual overtones, and idyllic portrayal of nature. This work, however, is the example of one of his more ethically evaluative works, titled The Rape of Africa. It features the iconic black model Naomi Campbell on the left, whose dress is ripped violently and therefore exposes her breast. She represents Venus, the goddess of love, and there's a white man on the right of her, representing Mars, the god of war. This photographical work is inherently interpretive because of how staged it is, with so many delivered props, subjects, and religious elements that you can see here. However, it is intended to be a critique of consumerism, raising awareness of how the West has been raping Africa of all of its resources, especially gold, as you can see in the bottom right. I would label this an ethically evaluative piece of LaChapelle's given its social significance, but it is certainly aesthetically evaluative as well, because of how saturated, intense, and captivating this work is. On the other hand, this photograph titled Lusty Spring features the iconic Angelina Jolie, topless and consuming the entire foreground of the image with her nude upper body. It is pretty safe to say, judging from the look on her face, that this is a portrayal of sexual activity and erotic pleasure. I think what makes this photograph so aesthetically evaluative is, in addition to the clear theme of sexuality, the blurred flowers in the background of various colors, and the green and brown landscape in the far back, represent the idyllic nature surrounding the subject. It draws a parallel between nature and sexual pleasure, and that is something that is really fascinating and provocative to me in particular. The next two images continue to demonstrate LaChapelle's aesthetically evaluative style through their heavy saturation of the human body and the surrounding nature. These images are part of the 2019 project called Paradise Found. This is a work that highlights the divine beauty of its subjects in an equally breathtaking landscape. Here it is the ocean and the shore. What enamors me about both images is the color coordination. You can see that between the tones of blue in the subject's clothing, and the lighter sky and the darker ocean, and the dark skin of the subjects with the rocks around them and the shadowy landscape in the background. It is also very important to mention that these photographs have clear religious elements, like the capes and the headpieces they wear, and also the larger-than-life sizes of the subjects in both photos, which all imply that the beauty of these individuals is a direct representation of the divine. Here is some more of David LaChapelle's work with famous celebrities and singers that I'm sure you all are very familiar with. These portraits are not only aesthetically evaluative because of how the subjects are portrayed, but some are also ethically evaluative. You can see in Katy Perry's photograph, she is pictured as a mermaid, sitting atop a seafloor covered with plastic and pollution everywhere for the eye to see. In Miley Cyrus's nude photograph, there is an implied sense that she is in some sort of inhumane captivity, restrained against her will. I chose to explore LaChapelle's work for this project because he has been such an invaluable part of pop culture and my life, without me even realizing it. I did not know that he was the mastermind behind Travis Scott's 2018 album cover for Astroworld, nor did I know that he worked with my favorite artist, Mariah Carey, on the cover shoot for her amazing 1999 album Rainbow. I really aspire to have the same cultural impact as he has had when I pursue my art career, because I feel like we both see beauty in the world through the influential people around us.